Some people are just hearing the name ROM on Cross for the first time, and others are already deep in the rabbit hole of hype, gameplay, and token rumors. But here's the real question a lot of gamers and blockchain fans are thinking about. Could ROM on Cross actually become the next massive Web3 game? Not just another project that trends today and disappears tomorrow. Let us unpack it calmly and see why so many eyes, players, and investors are watching this title right now. First, ROM on Cross is not a random project that came out of nowhere. This game already has roots. It began life as ROM Golden Age, a traditional MMORPG with real players, real content, and a world that people genuinely enjoy. So unlike many Web3 launches that start with white papers and hope, ROM on Cross starts with millions of hours of gameplay history behind it. This gives it something priceless: trust and familiarity. Gamers know what they are getting, and the team did not have to spend years convincing the audience that the game actually exists. Now let us talk about the transition. The moment ROM Golden Age plugged into the cross-chain, everything changed. Because now we are looking at a world where items, characters, and achievements can have true digital ownership. Imagine grinding for a rare drop, not just to show it in chat, but to trade it, rent it out, or earn rewards for it. Web3 adds a layer gamers have always wanted: the power to own what they earn. The cross-chain did not just slap a token on top of ROM, it built a system that connects gameplay with blockchain utility in a way that feels natural. Another reason ROM on Cross might be the game to watch is the timing. Web3 has had a rough ride, from hype cycles to early failures. Many projects promised metaverses and token economies, and most never delivered anything close. They want proof, not trailers. ROM on Cross is landing at a point where the space is begging for something polished, something playable, and something fun first, with blockchain benefits coming as an extra advantage. The project fits neatly into this gap with a ready world, smooth mechanics, and a community that knows what to expect. Speaking of community, this might be the most important factor of all. Gamers do not just join worlds, they build them, and ROM has already built a loyal base long before tokens were mentioned. When players feel connected to a title, they stay longer, contribute more, and spread the word without being paid to do so. The cross-integration widens that base by opening the door to Web3 natives who collect NFTs, stake tokens, and build guilds. Merge those two groups, traditional MMORPG players and blockchain explorers, and you get a fan base that is both passionate and financially invested. That is the exact recipe that powered big titles like Axie Infinity at its peak, but with one key difference here. ROM on Cross is starting from a more complete game. Then we have the economy itself. Most Web3 games make the mistake of rewarding players too quickly or tying all value to token price. When the market slides, the game collapses. ROM tries to flip that by focusing on sustainable value. The goal is to make gameplay the primary reward, while tokens and items become tools that enhance the experience instead of overshadowing it. If they pull this off, ROM on Cross could become one of the first Web3 games where fun keeps people playing, even when the charts are moving sideways. This is what the gaming industry needs: proof that a blockchain game can survive sentiment swings. Another edge this project holds is pace. ROM on Cross did not rush into the market with half-finished content. Instead, it is rolling out features step by step. Regular updates, seasonal events, guild opportunities, and a growing marketplace mean players always have something new to look forward to. A Web3 project that stays alive long-term needs momentum, and ROM seems determined to drop that steady stream of fuel to keep the engine running. And then there is the bigger movement. Cross-chain gaming is quietly becoming the future. Instead of locking players in one wallet, one server, or one isolated app, the next generation of games is thinking bigger. Multi-chain ecosystems let people move assets freely and participate without friction. Cross itself is positioning to be that highway, and ROM might be the flagship vehicle proving the road works. If this succeeds, other game studios may follow the blueprint, and ROM players could be seen as early pioneers. Finally, the question everyone wants answered: can ROM on Cross actually break into the mainstream? A known game, a working product, an expanding community, and blockchain fundamentals that make sense instead of confusion. Even more exciting, the barrier to entry is not overwhelming. Players can jump in like a regular MMO, enjoy the world, test the systems, and slowly explore the Web3 side without feeling forced. Adoption grows faster when the learning curve is friendly, and ROM seems to understand that. So to wrap this up, will ROM on Cross become the biggest game in Web3? No one can guarantee that, but it has something most projects lack: history, gameplay depth, and momentum. It is not asking players to imagine a fantasy future that may never arrive. The world is already here. The blockchain layer makes it bigger, richer, and more player-driven. If the team continues delivering updates, the community keeps growing, and the economy remains balanced, ROM on Cross might not just be another Web3 title. It could become the game people reference when they talk about the moment Web3 gaming stopped being a dream and became something you could actually log into every day. Thanks for watching, and if you want more breakdowns just like this one, stick around and subscribe, because this space is moving fast, and we are right at the center of it.